So this time we will learn some important methods inside class. So first I'll create a class called dog and I'll have a class variable leg count equals to 4. Now let's create the init. So in the init I'll have the name as input and I'll assign name to self.name. Now this method 1 will just have this print message called instance method self.name. So this is the normal way we create methods. So we just use def, then the name of the method and self keyword is there. When instance of the class is created, then that instance will be passed to this self. So this is called instance method. Now I will use this decorator called static method, and after that I will define the method called method 2. If you have noticed that method 2 don't have this self, so this is actually static method. So whenever this method is called, the class or the instance, nothing is passed to this method as the first variable. So this static method you can think of writing any function outside of this class just like that. But this allows us to have related methods which are not actually dependent on the class to be present in the class and keep things organized and readable. Now next we have class method. So previously I mentioned that method 1 was instance method. So whenever method 1 is called, the self that will be passed will be the instance. But if we use the @class method decorator, then whatever method we create, the self that is being passed will be actually the class itself, not the instance. So over here, this self will not be the instance. Instead, this self will be this class dog. So let's try to execute them. First of all, class methods and static methods can be called even without creating an instance of the class dog. So for class method and static method, I can directly call them from the class itself. So let's see. This is a class method. Dog has 4 legs. So self.name is the name of the class. And over here, this self can only access the class variables because this init has not been called because we have yet to create an instance. So this self.name is not yet available. Now if I call the static method, you can see that the static method also can be used even without creating an instance of that class. So let's create an instance. So my dog equals to dog. Then I'm taking the name. So over here, name I have given Popo, and this is my instance. So from instance, I can use this instance method. So if I run this, you can see that instance method of Popo. Now this self.name is finally defined when we created this instance with the name. Before that, this variable was not available. So to summarize everything, for a static method, neither the class nor the instance will be passed to the method. So it is a function which is not dependent on the class, but it exists inside the class. For a class method, the class will be passed in self. So any class variables can be accessed from a class method. And it can also be called without creating any instance of the class. Now, if we don't have any decorator in front of our method, then that will be instance method. So this self that is passed in an instance method will be the instance itself. So by the time we can call this method 1, we first have to invoke this init by creating an instance and giving it a name. So self.name will be available and we can use self.name inside the instance method. And that's it for OOPS actually. Just knowing the concepts is not going to help you much. So very soon we will start building applications using all of these concepts. Thank you for watching this video. Thumbs if you liked it. Do share it with your friends and family. And make sure to subscribe for more content and let me know in the comment section below.